You were the winner of the Smile Makeover contest that Dr. Headley had earlier in the summer.
Yes. I'm still in shock about it. Probably one of the most amazing things that's ever happened to me that's changed my life just in the last couple months.
So what is so special about today?
Today, we went and got our marriage license.
Yep, it's official.
So it's official, and we took pictures of each other signing, which was fun, and it was a beautiful day walking and downtown and everything. And then we're going to get our rings after this, so that's exciting.
And you also got to take your final pictures here at Dr. Headley's office.
Yes, and I just have to say that he's an incredible person. Everyone here has the biggest heart, and in my opinion are like the best in Kansas City. I look forward to coming here every time, and everyone's just wonderful. In fact, some of the staff are coming to our wedding.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Now I'm looking at your before pictures, and
yes.
I am just totally amazed at the difference.
And April 1st, 2009 was when I was diagnosed with an extremely rare brain disease called Arnold-Chiari malformation. Essentially, the cerebellum in the back behind brain gets herniated down into the spinal canal. There's tonsils, and mine were asymmetrical, and they were also being pulled down by my spine, which tethered spinal cord disease. It's kind of like spina bifida's cousin, I guess you could say. But a lot of these diseases don't show typically until you're in your 20s and 30s.
And there's not a lot of doctors that know what to do with Chiari.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, definitely. We traveled around the country. We went around the Midwest, and I saw, I think, a total of 6 or 7 different neurosurgeons to get their opinions. We got different opinions from everyone, so that was really difficult for me to make a decision. I made the decision with my family and with Taylor, but ultimately it was my decision, and it was really difficult and scary, but it was also really life-changing, and my diseases have kind of made me open my eyes more to the world and things around me and people, and, just don't sweat the small stuff and don't let things drag you down, and just try to be positive. And I have a lot of faith. And
so how many surgeries have you had so far?
I've had 2. I've had my brain surgery was May 11th of 2010 in New York with Dr. Bolognese. He's fabulous. I wouldn't let anybody else touch my brain. He's from Italy, and he's really funny, and he's really compassionate, and he even emails you back and forth himself, which I don't know of many doctors that do that.
Very personal touch.
Yes. And then I had the tethered spinal cord surgery 3 months after that, so August 11th.
And do you have another surgery coming up?
I do, yeah. Unfortunately, my Chiari disease is sort of stable right now. It's kind of like it goes into remission and out of remission and that kind of thing, like other neurological diseases and such. But I do have, all sorts of different symptoms, and I never know how I'm going to feel from one day to the next. And it's hard to make plans, and I'm a planner. And so that's difficult, but we've had to learn to kind of work around it. And my family and my parents and Taylor are amazing. I mean, I couldn't get through any of this without them. I do have to have another surgery because I have what's called basilar invagination, which is the odontoid bone in the back that sits right next to the brainstem is retroflexed, and you can see it. It's sticking up, impaling into my brainstem. And so depending on where that is too, it causes different symptoms for each person. The brainstem is like the most important, it sends all the signals everything. But yeah.
And do you have to travel for this surgery, or is it going to be able to be happening in Kansas City?
I have to travel to New York, but there is it used to be Ronald McDonald House that's right across from North Shore Long Island Hospital, and it's in Great Neck, New York. It's really beautiful there too, and I like going and meeting other Chiari people that stay in the house, and they're having surgeries simultaneously. And so I actually met a girl who is 32, and she has everything I do. We have a total of, I think, 6 or 7 diseases that have been diagnosed between, each of us. So she's really kind of a good source for me of, being able to talk about how we feel with each other.
Keeps you from feeling alone.
Yeah.
So Taylor, you're going to be able to travel with her to New York for the surgery?
Yes, definitely. I plan on pretty much being by her side the whole time. 11/11/11, we are getting married after 10 wonderful years together, so we're really looking forward to that.
So you've really traveled this whole journey with her.
Yes, for me it was really it was scary at first because we didn't really know what was going on with her, and it took a long time for the doctors to kind of figure it out. So it was a very scary 2 years, and with her teeth, these diseases, they just kind of began to deteriorate her mouth, and she could brush and floss as much as she wanted to, but it just wouldn't make a difference. So
we're sitting here and we're looking at you, Meg, and you look absolutely, your whole face just lights up. It's kind of like a Christmas tree on Christmas morning. It's so bright. Taylor, tell us what you've seen in this transformation process.
It's amazing. I mean, she looks just absolutely just stunningly beautiful, and gives her just that much more confidence. She just looks like an angel to me, which she always has, but I mean, she leaves me speechless.
Would you say that her smile now matches her
heart? Mm-hmm. I would definitely say that.
Megan, you've gone through the transformation. Today's the total reveal. How do you feel today?
I feel incredibly blessed and just very humbled that I was chosen for this, and I entered it kind of on a whim, and like a few days before the deadline, and Jeannie and I were talking, and I am very spiritual, and I kept praying. I was reading a lot of the other stories, and they were really, really hard to read, and they all really deserved to win, this contest. And so I just prayed to God that the person who deserves it the most would win, and then I won. So it's kind of shocking because I like to help other people, but it's different having something done for me, especially after going through all of this.
So if there's someone out there that feels like their smile isn't something they can be proud of, is there something that you want to say to them?
Be confident in who you are, because even if you are having problems with your teeth for whatever reason, even when my teeth looked like this before, he would tell me that I look beautiful every day. And so I would just tell people to keep their confidence in themselves, and don't let anyone get them down about how they look or how they feel about themselves, and just be positive and be confident in who they are.
And then come see Dr. Headley.
Absolutely. I know he has done contests before, and I think it's amazing that he does this, and that all the staff here, I just think they are incredible. They leave me speechless. They're just incredible people.
Well, from all of us at the Radio Dish, we are so thrilled for the two of you and your upcoming nuptials, and that you get to walk down the aisle looking the way that you want to.
Thank you so much.